Hello everyone, this is Zato, and today I'm going to be Let's Playing Valkyria Chronicles for the PC. As you can obviously see, the little window bar up on top, I couldn't get this to actually run on full screen normally, so I actually had to do a little tinkering. This is going to be a mostly blind run of this game because I've already done the first three normally, but I thought I'd actually go through with it with everyone else. Plus, I kind of forgot what most of the story's about.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Yes, I actually won't be talking much during the cutscenes, and there is going to be quite a bit of talking.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much.
I know I said I wouldn't talk much, but I just love the art style.
Already? Hey there, guys. Beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Brultown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchior. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
All this started just because of some fish.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am, or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
And now we actually get to learn how to save the game. I actually almost forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie, during one of my test recordings, which for some reason didn't save because of the full screen bug, I actually forgot to save. Did it save? Yeah, it did. And now we get to the actual game. To the actual fight.
Okay, here's the plan.
We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take all three of them. Just cross the bridge and take them out as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. So yeah, this is pretty much a turn-based strategy.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Except there are a couple of differences to a normal turn-based game.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
CP command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on the position respective to the enemy, then press A. Doing so uses up one of the command points displayed on the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control your units per each player phase. In this battle you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Now what's actually now one of the interesting things about this game is that you can actually choose the same unit more than once to move and attack, but I think they explain it later on. But you have less movement when you do that.
Here we go.
Action points. Use CP to select the unit in command mode. You'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit to you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, that unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the stick to move the unit near the sandbags. Attacking. Press the right bumper. Is that right? Yeah, I hope that's right. Bumper. To enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with your currently selected weapon. Use the control stick to move the crosshairs onto an enemy, or use the left and right bumpers to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so it's best to center in on the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire again. If the target survives your attack, they may then launch a counter attack. A damaged unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. So yeah, this is pretty much how this game goes. Move, aim, fire. And unfortunately I missed one of my shots. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to attack further. Press B to end the current action. This will return you to command mode, where you will be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press B and end a unit's attack action even if they have not attacked and still have AP. Oh, and before I forget, if you still moving during your phase, you will be fired upon. Actually, just to show you, I can actually choose Welkin again and attack. But as you can see, I actually run around with less AP. Is in cover. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press A to take cover. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely with hidden from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Is there any? No, there isn't, but I might as well just... Perfect. So yeah, this is pretty much the meat of the game. Moving, avoiding fire, trying to go for trying to take them out, all of that. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. One player/enemy phase pair constitutes a single turn. The fewer turns you complete a mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end. But being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find a challenging balance. And the phase. And now we see how the enemy is going to move. Yeah, and even during the enemy phase, your units will also counterattack, so it's pretty much evened out between both sides. When usable, even a limited pool of CP can take out a significant number of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times, like I showed earlier. So you can move a unit 3 times if you feel like it, up to even more. Forever cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired and they'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last, so keep that in mind. If you use the cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next unit, to the next turn. That I didn't know. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate.
Ready to go.
Actually, no, but just take him out, then I'll switch to, then I'll use him again. I'll just use all 3 CP on him.
Here we go.
Oh wow, I aimed really off for that.
My turn, okay? Now!
So close. If I only aimed a little bit more to the right, I could have actually ended this in just 2 phases.
Take this.
Yeah, he still ended it in 2 turns.
I don't see any more of them.
After every match, this is pretty much you get experience and money. I don't know what DCT actually stands for, but that is the money. Later on, as the game continues, you're going to see that list really fill up on everything that's been happening.
Miss Melchior. There's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the third month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.